This Thursday morning class goes so quickly, but it's nice to mix it up with our weights. So yes, if you haven't got your weights, do grab them. So we're going to start standing. We're going to be in mountain pose. Whether you prefer your palms in or whether you like to turn the palms out. They say when we turn the palms out, we're ready to receive that energy. So you decide how it feels comfortable for you. Take a moment to close the eyes. And just take a moment to notice your body this morning. We are going to be moving a little bit quicker. It is cold, so we want to make sure we adapt our practice for the seasons as well. So let's start to draw the breath in, maybe visualizing the breath coming in through the belly, or maybe through the throat. And then taking that slow exhale out. And a few more breaths here. When you're ready, start to draw the arms up, taking that inhale in. And as you exhale, just bend into the knees. Inhale back up. Exhale, take that bend. Inhale back up. A few more of these. Just soft knees as you come down. And one more. And release. Bringing your hands onto your waist. Let's just start to circle one leg. So I've started with my right, doesn't matter, we will do both. Just circling it into that hip. Plant that right or left foot back down. Take it the opposite way, just circling. You need to just hold on to something, do so. And come back down. A little bit of distance in the feet, take the hands behind you. Bring your hands, palms together, squeeze. Pull the shoulders back, take an inhale and just start to fold over your legs. Slight micro bend in the legs. Squeezing those shoulders. And then that slow roll back up. When you come to the top, just circle those arms. A few times backwards. And a few times forwards. And we are ready to grab our weights. So 2 weights in your hands. Just keeping that distance in the feet for a moment. Let's just go over to our right side in a side stretch. So letting that right weight feel heavy. And then the opposite way. Coming back to centre, bring your feet together now. We're going to come into a chair pose. So as you come down into chair, you might want to curl one side and then we come back up. So you come down into chair, curl the other side and back up. Squeezing at the top as you come up. And back down into that chair, knees together, feet together. Coming back up. This time as we come down, maybe curling both arms, coming back up, lowering into that chair, taking that curl, and back up. A few more here. Starting to warm up that lower body and that upper body. That heart rate starting to increase a little. We're going to take 2 more. And 1 more. Coming back to the top. Take the legs wide. Turn out the right foot. Have the weights just in the middle. We're going to bend right side, pull back up. Bend right side, pull back up. So quite a vigorous, fast movement. Not really fast, but faster than normal. As you bend right side and pull back up. Few more here. Sitting back into that right glute. Into your side squat. 2 more. And 1 more. Hold at the top, turn your weights. This time slow and controlled, come down. And then pull the weights up. Slow and controlled, come down. Sit into that glute. Slow back up, pull the weights. Again, slow and controlled. Weights are heavy. Pull them back up. So can you feel the difference between those two movements? Much more awareness when we go slow. Often much more challenging when we go slow. We're going to take 2 more. Sitting into that right glute. And 1 more. Coming back up. Release your weights back down. Turn your right foot in, turn your left foot out. So same thing the other side. Holding our weights, we drop them down. We pull it back up. We drop down. We pull up. Keep going, left side now. Sit into that left glute. Dropping and squeezing. Few more to do. Like you're sitting on the wall behind you, really push the glute back. Really pull up at the top, core in, pull the glutes. Few more. Let's take 2 more. And 1 more. Holding at the top, this time slow and controlled, left side. We come down. We pull the weights up. We come down. We pull up. Use the elbows to come up. Down. Sit back. Slow and controlled up. We've got a few more to do. Remember, you can rest at any time you need. Do you listen to your body? We're going to take 2 more. Calming down. Very nice. And 1 more. Very nice. Release your weights. Turn both toes in. Side over to that right side with your weights. Come back to center. Let's go left. Coming back to center 1 more time. Right side. Center and left. Very good. Weights just in front of you. Turn the toes out. We come into that deep squat. We pull it up. Deep squat down. Pull up. Really squeezing inner legs now. Wide goddess squat. Drop down. Pull up. Keep going. Like you're sitting down towards your mat. Squeezing the inner thighs as you come up. Squeezing the glutes too. Coming down. Squeezing up. We've got a few more to do. Let's take 3. It's a big muscle we're working. 2 and 1. Come back up. Weights maybe to the shoulder area. As you slow and controlled come down, slow and controlled come up. Now the option here as you come down is you can push your weights up depending what weights you're using. So slow and controlled down, push up. Again, slow and controlled, slow back up. Coming down. This time we're going to go a little faster up, push those weights and slow it back down. Push those weights, slow it back down. 3 more to do. This is 2. Push back up. 1 more to do. And push back up. Well done. Release your weights. Drop them down. Toes in. Drop your weights to your mat. In fact, send your weights just either side of your mat as you come to the top of your mat. So coming into mountain when you're ready. Take an inhale in, reach up. Exhale, fold. Take a long spine here. Step back into your plank pose. Take a slow lower down to your mat. Roll into your cobra and then sit back into Balasana for a moment. 2 breaths here. So whether that breath is in through the nose and a sigh out of the mouth, or maybe in and out of the nose. One more long breath. Going into a downward dog when you're ready. Maybe taking a pedal here, stretching out those legs. Whatever feels good. And then holding your down dog, let's take that right leg back, squeeze it back, 3-legged dog. Push away from your mat. And then step the right foot forward. So right foot top of the mat. We're grabbing our weights into our high lunge. So you've got your weights in each arm. We're coming down, dropping that knee. We're squeezing it back up. We're coming down, dropping the knee, squeezing back up. A few more here. So a little bit faster. Drop that knee, squeeze at the top. Squeeze that left glute as you come up. Let's do 2. Let's do 1. You know what's coming. Slow and controlled down. We can bicep curl back up. Slow and controlled down. Bicep curl option back up. My legs are shaking, slow and controlled. Squeeze back up. 2 more. Squeeze at the top. 1 more. Squeeze at the top. Drop your weights. Feeling it in that right glute. Frame your right foot. Hold for a moment. And step it back, plank. Lower down to the mat. Roll into your cobra. Exhale into Balasana. Sit back. Come back to your breath. Slowing back down. So that heart rate is going up, that heart rate is coming down. Reconnect back with your breath. 1 more here. And then back into your downward dog. So maybe pedaling, maybe walking, maybe holding. We're going to be stepping forward with the left foot now. We've got that other side to do in our low lunge. So hold your weights, both hands, left foot forward. We're dropping the knee down, we're squeezing back up. So just holding the weights with the arms. Squeeze at the top. A few more here. Squeeze that right glute. Coming down, squeezing up. Dropping down, squeezing up. 2 more. I know these legs are feeling it. Last one. Slow and controlled. Calm down. Slow up. Maybe that bicep curl. Slow down. Slow up. Keep going. Bend into that left knee. Back up. We're going to do 3 more. Very nice. 2 more. 1 more. My legs are shaking. Back to the top. Drop your weights. Frame your left foot. Hold for a moment. Make sure your weights are away from your mat. And then step back to your plank, lower down, roll up, and sit back into Balasana. Coming back to the breath. 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, take a walk up towards your knees. Come down onto your back. You will need your yoga block. Just grab one myself. So a block and your weights. So as you lie down, have the weights so you can reach them. Grab both weights, put them onto your hips, just holding them. Roll up into your bridge, hold at the top, lower back down. Fast up, slow down. Push up, slow down. You can have your weights on your hips, pushing at the top, slowing back down. Push it up, slow it down. 3 more, squeeze at the top, slow down. 2 more. We've got 1 more. Calming back down. Remove your weights for a moment. Grab your block under your right foot. So you're standing on your block with just your right foot. You can have your weights back on your hips, it's optional, or you can have no weights at all. Left foot is on your mat. We're going to lift off the toes of the right foot as we push up into a bridge. We then maybe remove your left weight from your left hand, keep your right weight on your right hand. Left hand down to your mat as you lift off your left leg, sending the toes, the heels up to the ceiling. You're holding your bridge, right heel into that block. We take a slow lower down and we push back up. It's a slow lower, controlled now. Push back up. Remember, you can remove that weight if you need. Weight is on the right side. Push it up. These legs are definitely getting a workout this morning. Let's do 3 more. 2 more, push at the top. And 1 more. Come all the way down. Remove your heel off your block. Squeeze your knees in. You can have your weights on top of the knees. This time send everything out and long, and then squeeze everything in. Your weight comes to your shins. Everything goes long. Squeeze everything in. Keep going. Long. Squeeze in. If you've any neck issues, keep your head on the ground. Maybe don't take your weight overhead. You can always bring your weight to your chest as your legs go long, and you can squeeze it back in. So you don't have to go overhead, especially if you've any neck issues. Keep going, 3 more. Number 2. Last one. Take that squeeze, drop your head down, maybe a little roll. Enjoy the nice bit before we move on to the other side. We've got that left side to do. Last squeeze. And then move your block to your left foot on your block. Your weight is going to be on your left hip, holding your weight with your left hand. Your right hand is down to the ground. We're pushing into our left heel, coming up into our bridge. And then that option to take that right leg Straight up as well. You can do this with the foot on the mat if you need to. We take a slow lower down and we push back up. Slow lower, pushing at the top. I think we're all definitely awake this Thursday morning. Taking a few more here. I know I said lower body, I think it was whole body that we're doing this morning. 3 more. 2 more. Staying on that heel if you can. 1 more. Hold at the top. Slow lower down. Draw those knees in. Weight on top of the shins. Last time, maybe send everything long. Squeeze everything in. Let's go long. Squeeze in. Few more here. Keep going. Power chakra, core energy. We've got 3 to do. 2 to do. We're definitely warmed up. And last one. Squeeze in. Drop your head to the mat. Take that roll. Side to side. Let go of your weight now. Move your block off of your mat if it's still there. Send your left leg long and just draw in your right knee. Squeeze it in. Take a little roll through the foot, through the ankle. Both ways. Take your right knee over to your left side, drop it to the ground or onto your block as you take your spinal twist. Coming back to center. Let that right leg go long, draw in your left knee, squeeze it in. Take that roll through the foot, through the ankle, both ways. Rolling to that right side now, left knee to the right side, dropping it to the ground. Coming back to center, take a bend back into both legs, into your bridge position. Take a slow roll up, hold at the top, arms alongside you. Come up onto all 10 toes, hold here. Keep holding, 2 more breaths. Squeeze a little higher. And on your next exhale, start to lower all the way down to your mat. And find Shavasana. Resting the body, maybe closing the eyes. Allowing the body to be still. The body's worked hard this morning. Stimulated all of the systems of the body. Now just take that rest. Noticing how you feel at the end of this morning's practice. Hopefully ready for your day. And quite often the times we need our practice the most, we will not be on our mat. But those tools are always within us. Like that inner toolbox that you can draw what you need from. So taking 2 more breaths here, filling the body up. Exhaling the breath out. And 1 more full breath. Sending everything long. Take the arms overhead, give yourself a full stretch. And then drawing the knees in, take a squeeze. Roll side to side. Making your way back to seated. Let's finish with an Om mantra. So let's inhale and begin. Bring your hands to your heart, honour yourself, honour each other. And let's bow to Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.